Man, shout out to Facts and Stacks podcast. Yo, you dropped the camera. You got to keep it up, baby. I got you. Stop it. Let me show you how to operate. 267. You see me down here. You see Stacks and Facts podcast. Check them out. 267 Facts and Stacks podcast. Okay. Subscribe right now. Check them out. Tune in, and it's just like that.
Back in here to make it clear, it's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all Am I By Myself? Clearly though, not by myself. Got my man D in the building, Lisa in the building. How y'all feeling?
Ladies first.
I'm feeling.
Life is living.
Oh, y'all just freestyling out this motherfucker. I got bars already. I don't like this. I feel like I'm out the loop. I might gotta drop a bar or something. Now we gonna get straight to this shit. I'm gonna be real with y'all too. I'm making a turkey and cheese sandwich as we speaking. I'm not gonna stop doing that, motherfucker. I'm hungry. So, am I by myself, right? This where we get a little different topics, get y'all hip, and I'm gonna start it off today. I'm not letting my girl do the ceiling challenge. I'm not letting it happen. Now, if she were to post one, she got 24 hours to delete it before she get deleted. Now, the only way I'm going to let it go is if you, D is done. He done for the show. If you make money off your body, you know what I'm saying? You a stripper, you a dancer, you a model, you be out in the parties, you be hosting that. Anything that twerking is gonna make money off of, I'm gonna let you rock. Other than that, I can't do it. Am I by myself?
You go first.
I want to hear your point on it, Lace. I want to hear your point on it.
By yourself. Like, I think this shit is corny in general. So you're not by yourself, I guess. But it's just that, like, but you lost me. You lost me when you said, like, making money, like, stripper and all that. I feel like for women, it, like, that loses the whole, like, sacred, like, situation between you and your partner. If everybody else knows what you got going on. Like, regardless if money come involved or not, I feel like that's just not my wave. You was by yourself on that point. Like the whole like stripper making money off the body, like you was definitely by yourself. But you wasn't.
So you can't even allow strippers to do it? Like you, that's not all right.
Is a stripper your girl?
You could have a stripper be your girlfriend, but the problem is if you got a stripper as your girl, you gotta always assume she want to do stripping shit. Like she always going, you know what I'm saying? But that's my point.
I feel like you fucked up there having a stripper as your girlfriend. You by yourself.
Got that one.
The reason why I laughed so hard, I just had this conversation. And the reason it was so funny, this morning I opened up Instagram. As I'm on group chat, you know, when you had group chat, you got 5, people on your phone and all that. So we on group chat. And I hear the conversation at the time. But I get on IG and I see the little ceiling joint that you talking about. But they having a conversation. So my man say, yeah, all the girls, just go ahead and just send me your videos. Just bring them to me. And I'm going to just clarify, make sure everything right. And then you go ahead and post it. I'm going to be like your sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure everything right. I'm going to be your pimp, basically. Right? So I'm looking at this situation like, Mo, I hear you. But we already talked about this sexy red and this toxic media that we having nowadays. This is what it is. This is what it is. I mean, nigga, it was like 5 of them on that motherfucking IG. I'm like back to back, like, God damn, everybody doing this motherfucker. So he was making this, you making your point clear where I ain't saying Lace. We got some girls out there like Lace and Saba and Daisy and them that's not out here doing this type of videography. But we got shorties out here that's, influenced by this type of stuff. So
But
I
coach,
can't knock it. I can't knock it, so I can't say that. Well, I'm saying that, yeah, you by yourself on this.
I bet you liked that picture though, didn't you? I bet you liked the video, but did
You trying to come for me now? You trying to come for me?
you?
I ain't like it. I didn't like it. I
Hold up,
tried.
hold up. So, but you lost me a little bit. How you saying I'm by myself? You saying you disagree with me?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
feel as though if your girlfriend gonna do it, all this shit that's been on social media, twerking your ass, I mean, it's just from the fucking ceiling.
But
That's on a different angle.
we can't just skip over that.
It's just a
Niggas
different
know
angle.
that ceiling angle and that shit from straight up underneath, them is different. Them is
Now that
different. Them for
those
me.
the
Them for me. You feel
those
me?
the dance moves that you are attempting on camera that shows that, right? You don't have to pop over and flip on, your back and start try to legs in the air. Yeah. Just keep it casual. Nice little twerk minute over, you know what I'm saying? Pop, pop. There it is.
But see, this why first off the challenge is fire. I can't hold you. But But listen though, but listen though, I could fuck with like what's the little jump where they be chilling and then they start twerking out the blue and they be
Oh, the
chilling.
little camera, I mean, the little light joint.
Yeah, yeah, them jumps be a little funny to me because like, all right, I get it, like it's humor in that motherfucker. But the ceiling jump, that's different to me, bruh. I can't do it.
It's basically showing who's a freak and who's not, man. The freaks come out on IG, man. I'm just,
Funny
hey.
as shit. You funny as shit. But also, can we give a break to the younger girls? Like, can we just attribute that to youth wanting to be in the loop, in the wave? You know what I'm saying? Is it any of that?
Definitely. Definitely. I feel like it's a lot of that. And I feel like that don't make it no better. Like you gonna be niggas gonna be mad when they 13-year-old sister do the ceiling challenge and they close friends, and niggas gonna be crying when that
Woo!
or they favorite
Woo.
legend or they god sister when she hit it, niggas ain't gonna like the challenge
It's
no
gonna
more.
be a different type of conversation.
That part.
But that's the thing though. In those situations, I don't know everybody's lifestyle and all that, but I'm assuming in those situations, if that brother do catch his sister, the reason why she's doing that is because you're not in her lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you just came back. Nigga, you been gone for 6 months. I ain't see you for 6 months. And now you wanna come back here and tell me what the fuck I'm doing? So that's the only way I can see that happen.
Oh hell nah! I'm gonna stand
That's
up
Oh,
for the brothers
that,
on that one. We
what.
be around. Some of us be away for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we
but
be
you gotta,
around enough
yeah,
to, and we could still be like, oh, that ain't right.
yeah, and you
Nigga,
gotta
but you got
person. Younger people are curious. You have social media that guides younger people. Like you can have your parents in your life, brother in your life, a man figure, but like it's still the curiosity of it all. You feel me? Like a younger girl probably look at it like, wait, can I do that? Like you feel me?
I,
That's
I
like
feel you. I feel you, but at the same time, it's gonna be in the back of your head like, well, if I do that, my brother gonna whip my ass. You know what I'm saying?
when if your brother don't find out and
But that's when
oh,
coming you not
on
being in
that
her.
on the Steelers challenge.
Nah,
That's
that's
what
that's that's real. That's real shit. But it's like what Lace is saying. Him not finding out. I also feel like it's something within all of us, not just girls or boys, but all of us. That's like when you tell us we can't do something, it make us want to do it more too. You know what I'm saying? It could be some of that too.
But all right, so from the view I'm looking at, it ain't like I'm telling you don't do it. But if I'm in your life, you know what I'm saying, you see the way that I'm moving, you see the way that I'm treating girls, and you see, you know what I'm saying, you won't even think twice about doing something like that. But if I'm not, you know what I'm saying, around and you see me how I treat girls and you looking at social media and that's what influenced you instead of me, yeah, that's what you gonna lean into doing. But if I'm influencing you more than social media is, you gonna have, you know, in the back of your mind, like, nah, my brother ain't gonna accept that, or my sister ain't gonna accept that, you know, because niggas out here doing that dumbass shit too. So, yeah.
It definitely plays a part. Like what you promote, like you said, the respect that you show, it definitely plays a part. But I feel like it goes back to even that conversation we was having about parents and kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can only do but so much, and it's a lot of kids that just want to do what they want to do at the end of the day. And I feel like just us having these type of conversations is important in general because people might not hear people talk to them like this. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be from your side or my side.
No, for real. So, real quick, this is the last thing I want to say. For example, like my niece, like, come to find out, she look up to me. You know what I'm saying? Just because the way that I move and all that type of shit. So, it's just, and I ain't know that. I'm just doing me. You know what I'm saying? But they watching. The young ones do look up and watch you. So it depends on, you know, the way you move and all that. You might not know, you know, if you have influence on their life or not, but they always watching. So that's what I want to say. That, you know, just try to stay in their life a little bit more than, you know, than what you think you're doing.
Respect, respect. It's on you, bro.
It's on me. It's on me. All right, man. So Forbes brung out there 30 for 30. Right? 30 people under 30.
Talk that money.
So here we go. 29, we got Drewski. Now, all right. So I want first off say, am I by myself? Am I by myself for saying the Forbes list is getting out of hand? It's getting out of hand. Okay, so I'm going to it. 29, we got Drewski, right? 28, we got Kendall Jenner, the the Kardashian sister, right? 24 we got Lotto, 23 we got Ice Spice, and the only one that I can really agree with is 21, Angel Reese. Angel Reese has definitely had all of them. Basketball, you know, famous wise. More people watch basketball than rap and all that. Drake is under Drewski is under. Is Drewski under Drake? Like how the fuck did Drewski? Do anybody know how
Nah,
Drewski
Drake
came
gotta
about?
be past 30 by now.
No, I'm saying how did Drewski come about?
Good
Was
question.
was it under Drake?
I feel like he just was making videos on IG and he just was hustling.
He was making videos with Desi Bank, wasn't he? He was like
I
in the back.
I don't really remember. I wasn't really tapped in like that. I ain't
I'm
gonna
just
hold
trying to
you.
figure out how he get on the 30 for 30. That's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure out how some of these people get on this
Nah,
30 for
but I be
30, man.
thinking that shit about him anyway. The nigga be everywhere for real, for real. He be popping
what
out.
what's the
Yeah, he be, huh?
I don't even know what that is.
What, the 30 for 30?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Forbes list where they saying, all right, so they ranking all the media, sports, and of our culture. They ranking them from whoever under 30, and they only giving them 30 spots, right? And they ranking from how much they make, how much they worth, their wealth. So they basing all that into one. So they saying Drewski under 30 years old. right now is the 29th most popular and under 30 person in the world.
The richest, basically, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
ain't gonna say richest, cause you got Kendall Jenner at 28.
Kendall
I
or
mean, she. Go ahead, Lise.
Kendall or Kylie? Is you trying?
Kendall.
Kendall got more bread than Kylie?
No, no.
Kylie probably way higher.
They got Kendall at 28.
No, not Kendall.
That's what I'm saying. You got Drewski at 29, Kendall at 28, then Angel Reese at 21. Forbes, the fuck? I don't, this
Well,
ain't going off
maybe.
of wealth no more.
Well, maybe because Kendall come from the Kardashians. So
Mhm.
whereas though Juicy made a name for herself, so like you gotta look at generational wealth with that situation, cause like she got if she wouldn't have no money today and tomorrow, her people's got her type shit.
But she got a whole makeup line.
That's Kylie.
Yeah,
That's not Kendall. Kendall's the model.
but Kylie probably like top 10 though.
Yeah, she's definitely
I ain't gonna hold you. She probably top 10.
yeah for sure. She made
Um,
it for herself.
And then we got Ice Spice and Lotto at
mhm,
24 and 25. I mean, 24 and 23.
mhm.
I
I don't
don't know,
understand
man.
your question though.
My question is, you got, so Forbes,
Mhm.
they normally have a base rank, right? So I'm asking, am I by myself for saying this Forbes list is just false? We need to just scratch Forbes list out the way. Cause
Just because they put Angel Reese over, I'm still not following. You understand what he's saying, Lace?
I think I do. I think it's like an overall like, do you think this list is even like true? Like, does this make sense?
Oh, like it's bullshit type thing.
Yeah, like is he by himself? Whereas though, like, is it fraudulent or is it have some accuracy in it? That's what I'm getting out of it.
Mm.
What do you got?
I for me, the people he was saying, Lotto, Ice Spice, Drewski, like these is all of the peoples that be flooding the timeline. You know what I'm saying? Be all over social media. Be doing this, that, and the third. So I could believe that.
Go to the top five, coach. Who the top?
top five is no name people. I ain't going. I ain't gonna attempt. I ain't gonna attempt. So Forbes is more like it's the richest people, but they also have a little fame behind their name, right? So I believe like Trippie Red. I don't know if y'all heard me, but Trippie Red, they got him at 26.
Now
I
they
ain't hear
tripping. Now they tripping.
I ain't hear Trippie Red name since like 3 years ago. But I'm just saying this. All this, I'm saying that at this point with the Forbes list, they just throwing names in there just to make it seem cool. Like give the people their proper respect that really earning that spot. And that's all I feel is though.
Mm.
Cause you got no name. Well, I ain't gonna say no name. They still got somewhat of a name, but you got people that own CEO businesses and all that, airplanes and got chains of restaurants. Their name should be deserved to get on there. Other than fucking Drewski, I don't know what. Listen, I'm
Mhm.
not counting nobody pockets. That's what mostly this Forbes list is about. But I don't think Drewski is fucking making that much off of doing videos and stuff, which he might be. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
don't
hoping
know.
because,
Apparently
it can
he
link
got a
that way
record
for us.
label, you know what I'm saying? He beefing with Birdman and shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess that should bring money in, man. But to Lace point though, who is the top five? Because you saying they need shine. So let us know who they is.
I don't have it on me right now.
I
Oh,
feel
Uh,
their name. I feel like it's more of clickbait. Those are like like they put those people on there because those are the people that you see on social media. But like to people that be on social media that really be on there, like they don't realize that it's kind of what you said. It's more than social media. So it's more people out here that's doing more and bigger things, but it's behind the scenes or it's like not promoted as much or yeah.
like
I agree with that. You're not by yourself. But yeah, all those people that his name weak to me. Like Drewski, I mean, he not even funny no more to me. It just seemed too like he trying too hard now. At first it was funny here and there, but now
My
it just
fault, Lace. Hey, D, mute your jump real quick. Go ahead, Lace.
I feel like Drewski is corny. I would say the nigga Kai, no, like what is it, Kai Kent or something like that. He need to be on that list, if anything, because that nigga had the whole New York. Nigga did a whole live stream from jail, and really was like,
That was corny as fuck too.
That was corny. That was the
that
only
was
corny
corny.
thing he did.
That was corny, but like I feel like he has that. I feel like he's really taking over right now when it comes to like social media and not even social media, like live streaming and just like that it kid in a sense. He should have been on there. Fucking Drewski. Drewski was
Definitely.
it.
I agree with you on that one. That you bring up my point about this list. Castanet was the top Twitch streamer throughout last year. How the fuck is he not on this list? I don't know. But I like I said, I don't know all the names. That's why I ain't put all the names up there, because I'll just be, we would just be talking about random people at that point and what they do. So I just wanted to bring up the big time names, because we know them. And I feel as though these people with these big time names really don't deserve these spots. And I just wanted to know if I'm by myself on that.
Yeah, I'm a say you're not by yourself. It's a lot of corny shit that's going on nowadays. But I will say this though. The fact that they on them lists and maybe they deserve to, maybe not, is you know what I'm saying, you call it like the American dream type shit, where niggas could really make it from doing, you know what I'm saying, basic shit, doing nothing in your crib, and you can end up on the Forbes list. That's how I take it. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day.
And I don't want to knock nobody hustle, and I ain't trying to count nobody pockets, or I'm trying to say bring any negativity in nobody life. That ain't me at all. But all I'm saying, I'm old school. I'm just old school with it. I like to see the progress. I like to see the work put in. Not saying that they ain't put in the work, but it's kind of that all I gotta do is go on social media and just show a clown of myself today, and I get some views type shit. And I don't really rock with that type of work ethic.
But I feel like that just shows like our society, like and who in the world now, or like how social media influence where like embarrassment, like harmfulness, like weirdness, like questionableness is entertaining now. Like the truth ain't entertaining. Like corny shit is entertaining now. So it's like now motherfuckers is really like belittling their character
Facts.
just to get a like, just to get a view. Not having no morals, not showing like, you know what I'm saying? Did I go off topic?
No, that's all real
No,
shit.
no. You gonna yeah, fact.
All real shit. It's all real
But
shit.
like, and
Man.
that I feel like that leads into like, am I by myself, right? In mine's, I feel like it goes because mine was gonna be like, am I by myself? That at first, okay, am I by myself? That basically like the women are embarrassing the industry. Like the industry isn't as like serious. Like the women that's in the game, like women taking over is starting to embarrass the industry. Am I by myself?
You are not by yourself. I 100% agree with you. That was gonna be my like. I was trying to make that my topic, but I didn't know how I was gonna do it. Cause all right, so I saw a picture. Oh my god! And I'm sorry, I don't know the names. You know I'm not good with name, Rob. But it's the cast of Holiday. Is it called Holiday? The Last Holiday?
Is it with like that church and Chloe Bailey or something?
I might got it all fucked up. It's what dude had the book and he got caught with the book and shit. Well, what's cuz name?
Last holiday, the holiday, the old movie with the man that was a drag.
The bald head dude. What's the bald
Yeah,
head dude that all the girls like? We gonna figure this
Tyreek,
out, huh?
Tyrese?
No, not Tyrese. The
I don't know.
movie star. The movie
Rock?
star.
Yeah,
I'm
that is sorry. You talking about he played in Baby Boy?
Nah, but it was a holiday movie. It was like the
Oh, Morris Chestnut?
Morris Chestnut. What's the name of that joint?
I don't know.
The movie. The movie that him and
I'm about
what's
now.
the
I gotta look up Morris Chestnut holiday movies.
the it's not, it's probably not even a holiday movie, but the Morris Chestnut movie, the famous
What's
movie
your point though?
with the book and shit.
lost, honey. I don't understand. I'm so confused.
I can't get my point out if I can't get this across.
All
Okay.
right, so I would let you
All
think
right.
Yeah.
about the movie real quick. All right, so is they taking over and they fucking up the game? Taking over and fucking up the game. Um, fuck. I feel like fucking up the game is a strong word. You by yourself on that one. Um,
Wait,
I
so
just feel like they just doing what they know. Like we talking specifically about the girls that's not really spitting bars like that. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the girls that don't really got real like meaningful concepts to their songs or like good harmonies or anything like that. We talking about specifically the other girls that's only talking about shaking ass. I feel like they just talking about what they know and what they feel like is going to sell. I feel like it's a like a microcosm of what we was just talking about on like social media type shit, where it's like some of this bullshit is selling faster than the real. So it's like, in a way, you could say, yeah, they contributing to bringing shit down, but just doing what they can.
right. Before I say something else, Coach, did you figure it out over there yet?
Nah, I only could think of the same. So he had him over the balcony. Moon had him over the balcony.
Oh, okay. So you talking about the movie? They had the second movie, and it's about the book, and then he cheated and he fucked his wife or whatever,
Yeah, no. And then on the next movie, the wife passed away.
and his wife passed away. But what is the movie called?
I forgot. I forgot. But now you know the movie.
I
Now
know
you
the
know the movie I'm talking about. All right.
yeah, I know the movie.
So,
And big friend group, and they basically all have relation in some sort, and it's like just a long college history. And then this book, and then one of them fucks somebody else. That's the moral
uh-huh.
route.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's the movie. Okay. Now I can get to the point. So I saw an Instagram point. I saw an Instagram post the other day. It had all the ladies from that cast, right? On the Instagram post, and they took the camera and slowly ran by that joint. And when I say they look so fucking like just woman, just like super woman, just oh man, it just looks so beautiful, man. It just looks so beautiful. Then I slide down. I see Lotto running through a fucking grocery store doing some wild shit. I slide down. I see Ice Spice with Cassinet trying to do the little gritty joint. It just like for the point I'm trying to bring up though, back in our day, like the woman was just like class, like the women that we saw on TV was just classy, and they still classy to this day. So with the girls nowadays, like we was talking about in a recent episode, you got your sexy reds and your ice spice and your lottos and out there. Not saying that they on drugs and they gonna look bad when they get older, but god damn, man, like you got tattoos all over your face and shit. Like that shit ain't gonna look cute when you in the 40s and 50s. Is you gonna get laser joint to take it off? Like, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Like, so you not by yourself. I just don't want to drag, the ladies nowadays. I just hope that they just find a little balance to it. Just find a little balance to it. You could be a little ghetto and all that, but just find a little balance to it. Be classy sometimes.
Okay, so I would. So then I'll say my question will switch to like, what do you prefer? Like, and how did that come about? Whereas the women had to be more hood, ratchet, exposing themselves. Like, what happened? in that like, because that's not far. That movie was like how probably like I guess the second movie was like 4 years ago, but the original movie was like in the but like because it's granted that those women are still around, but why aren't those women like women? Because I feel like the women
Okay.
as
So
of the men perspective.
Right. From my perspective, I'll take it just strictly from the music because I feel like we're directing a lot of our comments towards the music, like Lotto and like Ice Spice, like D was saying. So I'm gonna say it started with Rihanna to me. Rihanna was the first one to kind of like step outside the box a little bit and be like, yo, I'm gonna talk about what I wanted to. It wasn't like directly, you know what I'm saying, in your face all the time. But Rihanna was the first one to really step outside that box and be like, yo, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do and nobody gonna box me in type shit. Am I by myself?
you jive
I
by yourself. You jive by yourself on that one, dog. I ain't gonna hold
maybe by
you.
yourself. Because we got to also bring in Beyonce. Beyonce started a new era of women as well.
But my
Right.
thing with that was like I felt like that was to me, that was a conversation that I had when I was young, when I had a young mentality. My conversation was I would rather have a girl like Beyonce than have a girl like Rihanna. Cause Rihanna is gonna put more on display, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more of like Rihanna more likely to do a ceiling challenge type shit than Beyonce is. That's why I feel like it started. And Rihanna just held that torch in a different type of way.
Right. So you're talking about like the rebellion type of it aspect. That was good. What I,
Hmm. I- That's hard. It's hard because I could agree that it probably had a little twist to it. I can't say it turned the whole notch because from where they at now, it couldn't have just been Rihanna. It had to been like I'm thinking of, all right, Rihanna. Like we turning the
Trina,
volume. We
Trina was
turn,
talking her shit. Who else was we talking
yeah,
but
about?
Trina. So we turning the volume for real when it comes to it. So we got Trina go up a notch. We got Rihanna go up a notch. Nicki Minaj up a notch.
but where
You
did
know
they
what
come
I'm saying?
from?
Lil Kim too. Lil
Little
Kim from
Kim,
back in the day. Maybe the
Fox-
first.
Foxy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, where did these women, even if you go to that line, like, who made Little Kim? Biggie. Biggie was the one that was wanting Lil Kim to
Yeah. Talk that
be
shit.
was and be so in like, in detail and graphic for sex appeal. So like once again, it comes from the perspective of what men want to see from women. Like you get what I'm trying to say? Because if that kind of was like the root of it, Biggie was the one that influenced Kim and told Kim this is the style you have to go about, and this is how you need to put your bars, and this is how you need to. Now her image, her genre, like her style, has exploded to what our society is today with women in their music.
Okay,
So
so I think in that perspective, I think Biggie was speaking in a sense of we speaking early '90s, we speaking '90s, where I feel like it was tougher on women to break through in a rap game, right? So he's thinking like maybe some of these girls is thinking nowadays, where it's like in the rap game, reaching globally, it's easier for the world to accept like a female rapper that's talking about sex than it is for them to embrace one that's talking about street shit or talking just bars. I'm be real.
I don't feel like that.
On an individual basis, I don't feel like that either. But I feel like as the world, that's how the world see that.
And I take it as I see a different point of view on this. I take it as we had we had different talent to balance that out. We had Lil Kims, we had Trina and all them, but we also had Erica Badu, Lauryn Hill, India Arie. Like we had that to balance it out. And I'm trying to think nowadays, who is that? Who is those girls that overpower Lil Kim to where as though or overpower Ice Spice or Lotto, whereas though Nah, it's still cause we got Beyonce. Rihanna ain't dropped a fucking album since I don't know how long. And Beyonce is more like the 25 and up. I say 20 might be 22 and up class. So
30 and
these
up.
young girls really don't have that. Other than I look at Zendaya type, you know what I'm saying? But that's more of the mixed girls, Caucasian. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I am just keeping it real. That's more of that crowd. I don't see, our dark skinned girls fuck with her. I hope so. But I don't see y'all, looking up to Zendaya like that's what I want to be.
But Zendaya not really a rapper or a musician. Like that's when we stretching the conversation out to something different.
Right. I feel going off what you
But
said, like both of you all are saying, but I still feel like 9 times out of 10, not a lot of females really listen to those. Like I know a lot of females that don't really listen to Sexy Red like consistently. Like it's more of like the catchiness of that one song, or like um even when it comes to like Lotto, or when it comes to like a lot of these like younger girls that are out, more of that one hit wonder type thing that kind of just allows you to keep feeding off of what once was. So I feel like even with, I just don't feel like a lot of those women, their fan base is really women. Like I feel like
Okay, okay.
I feel like their fan base is going all the way going back to like who rooted that that's what you should do for Little Kim, like a nigga. Like this is all for the certain type of niggas that are out here and who you're trying to impress. Like and who what a woman feel like she needs to do to be seen, or what she needs to do to be like heard, or yeah, because it's not her trying to have like I don't know. I was about to go off. I was about to go on a different. Somebody talk.
Now I hear you, and the reason why I constricted it to the rap game in particular is because R&B singers, rock stars, they not really held to that type of standard. Like
But I
we
feel
just
like her.
expect that to be melodies. But you say what?
I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Nah, you good. But I feel like in rap, it's just different. It's a different element, and we do need to update it. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be on the '90s type of mindset. But sadly,
But see what I was saying, I don't even feel like it's just rap. Like if you look at SZA, if you look at Chloe Bailey, if you look at even at like me coming from certain like shows, and it's a lot of girls that are like Rico Nasty or like this rock star type of like aspect, they're all still talking about the same thing, but in different styles that they have. Like even SZA now talks about wild stuff, even though at first, she came up really like,
well, she was the side girl when she first came up, wasn't she?
she was
Well,
out
I
before.
see your point. I see your point.
She was out before that. What you thinking? What did you thinking, Coach?
no, no. So the reason why I stress so far to Zendaya is because we don't have nobody. Like I'm thinking of Chloe, what's her name? The sister Chloe. I can't go with these ladies nowadays the way they had it. For instance, I can use this for example. Matter of fact, I'm glad that we bring it back up. All right. I hope I get this right. So I hope it's Tamara Braxton. Which one is the youngest one? Is it
Tamar.
Tamara? Huh?
Tamar. I'm a fan.
Tamar Braxton had a show recently, right? And she invited Chris Rock to come on with her. You know what I'm saying? Just because in the town, she want to show us some love. She seen what she was going through. She trying to get on the right. Give us some big sister little little feelings, right? So Chris come to the show expecting that she was going to have a little time to do a song. Nobody want to hear your music at no Tamar Braxton joint. Nobody trying to hear that. They want to hear the R&B. They want to hear the slow. They want to cry a real cry. So yeah, she was throwing me off. Did she get the twerking in front of her and all that? I'm like, this ain't the time and place for that. Like, this is what I'm talking about with. And do we blame it on the, older sisters for not showing them the way, or, the mothers for not really dealing with them in a certain way? Do we blame it on that? Do we blame it on the girls for just being like, fuck it, this is the way I move, this is my life type shit? Do we blame it on us, the fellas, for not being real niggas and shit, and standing up and be like, shorty, you know what I'm saying? Instead of niggas just like, yeah, show that ass, twerk that ass, fight that shorty, go fight shorty for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who, or is it all of us? If it's all of us play a part and we all got to work on it. And Lace, you missed a lot what I just said. So go ahead real quick, Rob. I try to wrap it up I try to do a recap for you.
Okay.
All right, so well, what you said, you saying whose fault is it that these ladies is acting like? I'm a accountability type of person, so I'm gonna take my part, right? Take my part in, you know what I'm saying, the younger me that was looking for shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was going most of the time, girl who dressed like that was one of the more popular girls in the school because everybody trying to get next to her, everybody trying to do this and that with her because they try and get to the end. But when you get further along in life, and that's what it is, really. I feel like it's the youth in a lot of us that they just need to grow up. And this is the thing too. Everybody grow up at different speeds. So you could be grown as a motherfucker at 15, you could be a 45-year-old kid. It's a lot of shit. The maturity, damn, Lace over there having problems. Yeah, you gotta get you a cameraman or so.
Okay.
So I feel like it's a maturity thing within the females and within the people that's egging them on.
No, I definitely agree with that, Rob. 'Cause I got a little quick story. So I was one of them, you know what I'm saying? I was one of them just like you, Rob, until I got to college. And my man made me look at it in a different way. I met him. He was from Connecticut. Shout out to my man Jetta CT, you know what I'm saying, that came through, did a show for us. But my man looked at a shorty, right? And he was like, that's it right there. She bad as shit. I was like, who, her? He was like, yeah. I'm like, mother, for real? He was like, see, you looking at it all wrong. She bad because she got potential. And he broke it down. This nigga talk a lot. So he broke it down in a way, I'm gonna just do a little quick. He broke it down in a way of, so you looking at the ass, the front side, making sure the mouth right, got all the teeth, make sure her feet good. Like, y'all want Shorty to be perfect out here. She ain't gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You got to work. You gotta put a little, you gotta put a little work in it. You know what I'm saying? When you get into it, you got to finagle away. I can't say everything he was saying, but yeah, if you want to know that, just call me on the offline. I'll put y'all on game with that. But yeah, you gotta put your little work into it. So I don't know how I get to that point, but all I'm saying is, yeah, Rob, I was in your case, but just to recap what I was saying, Lace, I was saying, who fault is it, right, for Krishan Rock to act that way on stage, not knowing the proper way, how to control herself? Who fault is it? Is it my fault? Is it the dude's fault for not being not talking up in the right proper way of giving these girls their respect, and we just disrespecting them all the time? Is it the older sister way, mother ways, you know what I'm saying, for not being there, showing that discipline, and giving them words of advice? Who is it? Or do everybody play their part in it?
I would say it's a lot of parts that get played in it. But I feel like her image for like being famous, that's what got her famous. So like now she played this role that is now, I feel like it's starting to become her, and it's starting to become like where she will be the victim. It's starting to show like who she really is. Like I feel like sometimes it's the role you play, and you get caught up in that image. Whereas now though you can't help but to be that with your real self.
So my question is, for for the next girl that's up and coming, you know what I'm saying, to not get in that role, who is those people that could be in her life to influence her to go a different route?
Um, I feel like I saw what Tamar was trying to do, right? Because it's like going into the thing of like having like, because some people's story is different, where so they don't have family members or they lose people, or like everybody's story is different. So I feel like going into what Tamar was trying to do, but like when the damage is already done, there's not too much you can do. You feel me? It's like, but plant that seed. You feel me? So now it's just all of how the person actually interprets the seed and what seed they want to go for and what seed they want to like proceed with. But also going into like, wait, that answer?
Definitely, definitely. But I got one more question. One more question, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Cause I'm asking the girl, cause we don't know. So what age do you think a young female should be heavy influenced? You know what I'm saying, before she get to that Tamar, like what croissant? What age do you think she should have been heavy influenced? So you know what I'm saying, she won't have to go this route.
Um, I feel like for like me being like, I feel like for women, it's not really an age because it's kind of just like so I guess it all starts for your childhood, right? Because like your childhood really creates like who you are and how you react to stuff and how you like communicate with people and your emotions, and like a lot of trauma come from there. But I feel like it also like it depends on like the type of person you are, because you're a new person in every age. So it's like I am I answering your question? Say it one more time, just so I can make sure. I,
No, so like, all right, so I'll change it up. And what part of your lifespan, well, a woman's lifespan, does she need to be heavy influenced to not go down a negative route?
okay. And that's why I was saying it's like it's hard to say because every stage in a woman's life is like a different development. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like a different way of seeing yourself or having to be. You feel me? So it's like in every stage you need somebody. Like in every stage you need that good influence because there's a different version of you. There's a different version and stage of being a woman. Like in era, like even going down to like, okay, you're a young girl now, you're realizing that like you're in pre-k about to go to like you're realizing that like guys are like boys and girls like each other, and that's the stage, and understanding that it's okay to have a crush. Then when you're hitting like out of that, you're still dealing with like elementary school, you go into middle school. Now you're a girl and you're starting your cycle. Now that's a different influence of you, like, okay, now I have a responsibility. Then once you get out of middle school, now you're going into high school, and now it's puberty and like actually seeing yourself, and you seeing other girls and their shapes and your shapes, and now it's like that's a different influence. And then now you're in college and you're trying to become an older woman, and now you're getting into this, like, you get what I'm trying to say, like every stage is different, whereas an influence at stage, and missing that or not getting that can easily make you victimizing other shit.
No, I got you. So I'm just looking on the standpoint of what you're saying, right?
Hmm.
So I'm looking at Christian Rock. So up to this point, all the stage of her life, she picked the wrong route, right? So she get to the Tamar Braxton stage of her life, where somebody calling out to show a little help, and you still act a fool. So Now we well, she's
Okay, all
not
right. So
old.
this what I'm gonna say on that note, because I hear what you're saying, Lace. I agree with what you're saying. It's stages to everything, right? But also, when we reaching out to help somebody, let's really want to help them. Like, cause I'm gonna say it like this: we all done offer somebody help, right? And sometimes the very first thing a motherfucker do, be like, look, see, this why I shouldn't have brought your ass anyway. Get up out of here, bruh. See, this why you can't have nice things. You always fucking up. And that send them into a shell, you know what I'm saying? So if we really is trying to help these girls, Tamar, invite her to another show. Give her another shot. Like if we really trying to help, like if that's really our goal, then you got to be patient with somebody when they learning a new, you know what I'm saying, character trait. That's how I feel.
But I feel like with that situation, how many chances people gonna give Krishan? Like at this point, it's like that. I feel like that was the chance right there. Like that, like you didn't have your baby, you didn't baptize the baby. You keep talking about Jesus, you keep talking about God, and you still doing stuff that doesn't claim what you saying that you is. You feel me? Like, so it's like at this point, this is what you saying that you are. You grown. You not with Blueface no more. You feel me? This is another. So you're not with Blueface. So she's bringing. You're a different person. Everybody's thinking that Blueface is the root of your chaos. But I feel like it's just
Not at all. He just took advantage of it.
okay.
You got to be that person to end up in that situation. Go ahead though.
Right. But I hear you though. But I feel like a lot of people think that like that was the root of like her being so toxic in some sense. But it's like you literally did it without him. So like now Blueface isn't an excuse. This love story ain't an excuse no more. It's you. So like I feel like I wouldn't be mad. I would understand if Tamar wouldn't bring her back or if Tamar would just leave it where it is. You feel me? Because it's like it shouldn't have even went like that.
That's fair. That's fair. Not everybody's savable. I definitely tell you that. Like I said, it's a maturity thing. But if you're gonna extend that hand, make it a real hand, and don't just flip on somebody the first time they act like how you thought they was in the first place.
I like the grace. That's a lot of grace.
You gotta give people grace. What you think, D?
No, that's fact. That's fact.
The thing is, we all here having a conversation trying to improve shit, right? Like we're not just shitting on people like, oh, you doing this, you doing, like we trying to help, right? So you got to extend that hand in the sense of I understand where you coming from sometimes versus I reject where you coming from. But I feel like that's a good way to end off the show. Love.